ScriptRunner for Jira Cloud allows you to enforce your business processes by using scripted workflow extensions. It does so by enabling you to set rules regarding if and how issues can be moved from one status to another. It also allows you to set what should happen after a transition is made. These methods are called conditions, validators, and post functions, which can be customized with Jira expressions and Groovy scripts. For example, let's say Duncan, the HR manager at Great Adventure, needs a custom workflow to enhance his team's hiring process. Not only does he need a series of custom statuses, but he'd also like to customize some of the transitions between statuses. So he asks Violet, the Jira admin, to ensure the following. When creating issues for applicants, verify that the description is a certain length before it is created. Only senior members of the HR team can move the issue to rejected. Once the issue is moved to accepted or rejected, automatically send the manager, who is listed as a watcher of the issue, an email to let them know the outcome. Let's review how Violet completes each of Duncan's requests using the scripted workflow extensions in ScriptRunner for Jira Cloud. Violet creates the base workflow for Duncan's team the same way she normally would in Jira Cloud. After she adds the transitions, she needs to add a scripted validator to the create transition that will verify the description length. To do this, click the gear icon and select Issues under Jira Settings. Select Workflows from the menu on the left and click the Edit button for the appropriate workflow. While in diagram mode, click the desired transition and select Validator. Click Add Validator on the transition screen. Select the ScriptRunner script option from the list and click Add. Name the validator and add the desired Jira expression script. Examples of scripts can be found in the Adaptavist product documentation, or you can write your own. Either select an issue to test the script on, or click the Add button to run the script and complete the validator. The completed validator appears on the transition page with its title, description, and the Jira expression used. Make sure to click Publish Draft at the top of the screen to finish implementing this change. Next, Violet needs to create a scripted condition that only allows senior members of Duncan's team to transition an issue to the rejected status. To do this, Violet uses a conditional script that restricts the transition permissions to specific user roles within the project. Click the desired transition from the Workflow Edit page in diagram mode and select Conditions. Click Add Condition. Select ScriptRunner script from the list of options and click Add. Name the scripted condition and then add the script. Examples of scripts can be found in the Adaptavist product documentation, or you can write your own. Select an issue to test the script on and click Test. Once the test has completed and ensured everything is safe to continue, click the Add button to run the script and complete the condition. The completed condition appears on the transition page with its title, description, and the Jira expression used. Click Publish Draft at the top of the screen to finish implementing this change. Violet's final challenge is to have an email sent to the new hires manager once the issue is closed with either a rejected or accepted status and let them know the outcome, any next steps, or any other updates. This can be done with a REST API in ScriptRunner, but it does have limitations. The person transitioning the issue can't receive the email unless they run the script as an add-on user. The message can only be sent to users or groups within Jira. To set up this post function, click the Edit button while in diagram mode on the Workflow Edit page. Select the desired transition and choose Post Functions. Click Add Post Function. Select ScriptRunner Post Function from the list of options and click Add. Select the appropriate parameter on the next page. For this example, choose Send Notification. Add a description and a condition to the first script box. There is a set of pre-made examples below the script box. Choose Must Have Assignee for this example. In the History section, select who to notify by either clicking the desired checkbox for general groups or by choosing a user from the Users drop-down menu. Enter the subject line for the outgoing email. Select the email template link below the message code box and make revisions to the code as needed to send the appropriate message. Select Initiating User from the Run As drop-down menu to ensure the email is sent from the user who transitioned the issue. If there are any additional parameters needed, enter them into the final additional code box. When ready, click Add. The completed post function appears on the transition page with its title, description, and history. The history status shows Not Yet Run, because no issue has been transitioned to the accepted status yet. Finally, click Publish Draft at the top of the screen to finish implementing this change. One of the additional benefits of using ScriptRunner's scripted workflow extensions is the Workflows page within the app. This page is a repository for all of the scripts created on validators, conditions, and post functions. It lists all of the workflow-related scripts, providing the script's name, type, associated workflow name, description, and history. The Workflows page provides easy access to scripts and enables you to make edits. From here you can click the ellipsis on the action column and choose Edit to make changes to a script. It's about 50% faster to edit workflow extensions from this page rather than doing so on the individual administration pages. To disable a script, choose the Disable option from the options in the ellipsis dropdown. This page can also alert you to any errors or problems with the scripts. In other words, the history column shows the results of the most recent 10 script executions. If there is an error, it appears as a red circle with an X in it. Clicking the red icon shows the logs and payload of the script, providing more details on its execution and any errors. With a combination of helpful scripted workflow extensions and an easy access screen to view them and make edits, ScriptRunner for Jira Cloud provides you with a single page to manage workflow scripts and allows you to enhance and further customize Jira processes.